they they can see. Me and him's got to put up a fence today. We're gonna finish that fence, finish that gate. Hopefully I can get that gate up. I hate driving those. You got to get those posts like at least 2 feet, maybe 3 feet. I might get them that. I got to get out here and cut one of these trees so I can get a good one. Need some good posts. Anyway, probably cut through this way. Walking through the woods. It'll take you on a little adventure today. You get to look around in the woods. Ooh, what's that? Hey, y'all might get a treat. Y'all might get to see something crazy. Take a look. I got a little section over here I cut just so I could walk in. You never know if you got to have your gun ready or your knife ready. You just never know. But he learned something, right? He learned. It says, because his friends say, we'll pay for the damages. We'll pay for the damages. Exactly what damages do you think? I don't think you can fix and repair the damages. Look at what you've done. Look at what you've done, right? Look at what you've done. This is a neat little hangout spot. I thought I'd come back in this section just to camp out. It's kind of weird, you know, you camp out at your own house, right? So why? But it's a perfect place to camp. Some of y'all should probably come out and camp with me. That'd be cool. I get bored sometimes, just me and the kids. But think about it. They can't repair their friendships. Their friendships are done. He's learned something about them now. And he's learned what it's like for people to become human. And we've learned something. We've all learned something from the behaviors of folks during this pandemic that's going on. We've learned a lot about the way people behave. And it goes back to the girl that was she says, what, because I'm a blonde white woman, I can't go up in Target and knock a bunch of masks off the shelf, right? And it's like, I'm wearing a, what is it, $50,000 Rolex, is what she said. Something along those lines. And she's just going off, right? Just tearing everything down. I mean, that goes into denial. You could be in denial and still be unprepared. You're in denial. You're not scared. You're just in denial. You don't want to focus on that aspect of it. But a lot of this stuff is a hoax, though. I will say that, just because I know from our friends, we know that you start pinpointing onto the if you're trying to focus on the blood stream, right? The blood vessels, you're getting a whole nother ball game. So now we're running into symptoms where it involves, well, they think it's in the bloodstream. See what I mean? Yeah, it's gonna cause some craziness. Probably got another tick on me. Nope, you an ant this time. It's amazing. I actually had an ant this time. I'd rather have an ant than a tick, to be honest. I'm glad it's winter time, so I don't have to worry about getting ticks and ants all over my face. They get caught up in my beard and we'll play around in there. With that type of stuff, and then school's starting back. Now, that's something we have to be concerned with. There's a lot of folks that don't. The folks that don't have kids, they don't have to worry about their kids going back to school. I have to worry about my kids going back to school, right? Hang on. I didn't want to walk right into that. You can't see it, but I can. That's what I keep the knife for. Never know. Right? Hey man, I'm not going to throw a knife and, oh, it's a coyote. You know. It's crazy. I'm like Indiana Jones. Right? Alright, but if you think about it, man, it's like they're coming up with all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things that could be tied into this thing. And it's not. It's not the case. Right? But they're going to lay those on there anyways. They're going to say that's what it is. They're going to say that's... I'm getting further in here because it's raining. I don't want rain getting all over the camera. You never know what you're gonna find. We got a few bear out here now. They've been roaming around quite a bit. I just never know what I'm gonna find, so I have to be careful. Try and pay attention while I'm walking. Right. But there goes another thing. The schools are starting back, and they're talking about these color codes, right? They're talking about doing some color coding, and hey, my buddy fixed the fence. That's cool. All he did was just pull it together. Well, hey, it's something. At least it's better than it hanging down. Had this problem. Buddy's got cattle over there, and he's concerned about. But they're not going to come up this way. But he just went on and tied it together anyway. He didn't have to. We had a big tree fall right here. I think that's the rest of it right there. Anyway, maybe they're talking about dividers in school, right? To separate the kids. And I told the wife it's like this: getting your kids to wear masks, right? Getting your kids to wear masks, and our kids don't wear masks. We see kids that do, and our kids confront us about it. They say, Daddy, should I wear a mask? I said, the way I put it is that when you guys get ready to go to school, this is how I see it. When school starts back and you're going to school, they're going to have this color code system like yellow, orange, red, or green, or some blue, whatever trash they're trying to do. Basically, as kids get sick, if there's a sickness that's going on, then they're going to start color coding, and then once it reaches red, then they're going to cancel school altogether. They're going to close the schools down. They're talking about running a system so that when schools do start back, this is what we heard from the school, but they're going to keep them separated. And I told, and masks are optional. But I told them, I said, I told my kids, I said, if you guys want to wear masks, you can wear masks. I'm not going to keep you from wearing a mask. But if you want to wear a mask, by all means, you go right ahead and you wear a mask. It's okay. If you want to be like the other kids that are wearing masks, then wear a mask. I'm not going to push it on them like it's a you all going to die kind of thing. Yeah, I try not to do that to my kids. I don't try to, scare my kids or anything. Anyway, just kind of wanted to talk about that and the fact that you will, if it gets to that point, the folks that are in denial, the folks that become scared, and the thing is, all the craziness going on in the world right now, where people are comparing, like, look at these white folks over here that are like this, look at these, all this stuff is going to go away after the election ends. I always said that. You see all this crazy stuff happening every time before an election, this type of stuff. And this is what they're trying to portray it. And they're trying to make everybody hate one another. They're trying to make everybody turn from one another and not side with each other. And you know what they're doing. You know exactly what they're doing. The mosquitoes are coming out pretty good now. Anyways, I guess I'll get off here. I hope this is just one little section here. I think one day I'll go for a little hike and we'll take this row all the way in. It goes pretty deep in that section there. This is a good section right here. It's the top of the hilltop, so you don't have to get too angular when you're walking. It's a good little walking trail. This is what I was going to turn into a little hiking trail. Not just that, but if you want to run or jog or anything, you pretty much can. Not sure how much. We've got wanted to do a tour of the barn and everything, but we're trying to get some of the stuff cleaned out of it and get I'm gonna get a gate up. Trying to work with my neighbor right now. They're cool. They're real cool. He does stuff every now and then for me. I just trade ammo. I give him ammo to help me out. It's a good trade. Not too many things people are willing to barter, and he's kind of on that. I gave him a